right? Even if it's
sometimes I wish I could kick you.
a few weeks,
Damn it.
a few years or weeks apart, you've already kicked me. So I know the pain of that kick. So when you come and kick me again,
that situation, I can't control it, so I don't know what to do, and it makes me very anxious thinking about that.
But then how does that make any sense? Like,
what do you mean how does it make any sense?
The fact, okay, you can't control it. You only have but so much. Why God let her die and I ain't die yet?
Oh, yeah, that's all he would say.
He wants to die.
He was almost mad that Natalie's mom passed away, and then he didn't get to go pass away.
Yes, I would have went to file my papers.
Perfect time.
I don't even have a lawyer.
Listen,
I would have I would have found me somebody.
As God is my witness right now.
If
you would have filed those papers, no argument here. I'd have signed those papers. It always brings up old shit that I've done 20 years ago.
I'm not talking about old stuff. I'm talking about right now and what you did. But it was cause for me to.
The reason she even did this because of what I did to her. Like when I was in college, I left her in a car and I drove away to Tallahassee and left her at home. That was one of the reasons why.
Oh, dang. See, you know what? I forgot about that.
Hey, guys, if it's crazy.
All right, go ahead. Go now.
Wait. Get out of there. Oh, my God. Hey, guys, welcome to the family mess. I'm Noah. And, have a nice day. Good God.
I love the family mess. Oh,
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Nathalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with teens and all things adulting. Let's talk. I'm ready tonight for another great episode of the Family Mess Podcast.
Well, thanks, Ian. I'm glad you're ready for a great episode.
Such a stressful 2 weeks. I don't know where to start. Let's fill in the
2
audience.
weeks. Maybe 2 weeks for you. It's been like a month and a half for me.
Oh, you want to fill the audience in real quick on what we've been going through?
Oh, well, life be life, and that's what we're going through over here.
Man.
So,
oh God,
it's like everything happens in seasons. Life is like I always look at life as seasons, and I'm ready for this season to be over, and I'm ready for a season of abundance. I'll be praying for God to send me like a meantime blessing, because right now everything is just going like cray on me, but it's okay. Like business isn't good; it's very slow.
Don't give up.
Then,
it's easy to say don't give up, though.
I know.
You know what I realize about people? People's like, oh, Nathalie, don't give up. Don't do this. But I'm like, it's very easy to tell somebody not to do something if you're not going through it. Yeah.
Like, I'm ready to quit every day. But that's okay. I'm going to keep persevering. Then
I'm going to keep working.
My little dog. Like, I'm going from the bottom up. Then my little dog got sick. He hurt his neck. I got a little mini party poodle.
Hurt his neck.
He's gray and white. Then, he hurt his
hip.
neck. Then he hurt his leg. And they had to put him in bed rest, which means putting him in a crate and not letting him come out.
He was there for like a week.
No, he's in bed rest for 3 days. Three to 4 days.
Giving him medicine and he's just sitting there.
But the thing is,
he hurts himself.
He didn't even try to get out because he knew he was hurt. He just sat there.
Yeah, he didn't even run.
But I wanted to cry because he was whimpering at night. He's like,
more. I don't care no more, man.
And I'm just like, oh my God, my poor dog.
I don't care.
So then to top all that off,
he keeps hurting himself, man. He don't listen to us.
Well, he's a dog. He's doing what he do.
God, stupid
and
dog.
And to top
man.
that off, I mean, life could always be worse for everybody. Someone else has always got it worse than you do. So, I don't think there's any top of that mountain.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
But
turn it off
then I am going to turn off my.
I think you were trying to do it earlier.
Well, I thought I turned off my alarms. Those are all my bedtime alarms. Okay, I'm supposed to be getting ready for bed. But anyway, so, work stuff, jobs, the work stuff, dog stuff. And then, it's a bittersweet thing. My mom passes away unexpectedly. So she was 89. She had dementia for a long time, I think 12 or 13 years or something like that. And I've been praying for God to take my mom because she had told me many years ago she didn't want to have to live like that. And she was to the point where she stopped. She wasn't walking anymore. And you would just go in there and look at her, and she'd look at you, and she would just turn her head and be like, So I just felt like she was tired. And I'm glad that the Lord took her, he called her and took her from, her earthly body where she was beginning, I think, for to suffer.
It was tough, man.
Yeah, and then Ian's dad, he's still sick with terminal cancer, and my mom died about a month and a half ago.
Has it been that long?
Yeah,
because
her funeral
right. Yeah,
was
we
about
had 2 weeks,
about
and
3 to
then,
4 weeks before we had her funeral, because we had family flying in from different places. And then to top that off, so Ian's dad, he has terminal colorectal cancer.
That leads into our topic, our first topic today.
He has terminal colorectal cancer, and so after my mom died, he was like, why God let her die and I ain't die yet?
Oh, yeah, that's all he would say.
He wants to die.
He was almost mad that Natalie's mom passed away, and then he didn't get to go pass away.
But so here's the crazy part. So, and this is what we're going through. Everything's going on literally concurrently, all at the same time, between the dog and the mom, my mom, Ian's dad, my jobby stuff. Like everything's going on all at once. It's been crazy.
Pain medicine.
So Ian's dad, after 2 days after my mom's funeral, he was in serious pain, and a couple of days before the funeral, because he was like, I can't eat anymore.
Yeah,
I'm in a lot of pain. So we think it's the cancer. Like the cancer's, oh my gosh, the cancer's coming, and
we're ready.
It's it's spreading, and it's that time is coming, and he wanted to go. Anyway, so.
He's been talking about this for a long time.
So 2 days after my mom's funeral, 2 days after my mom's funeral, he's in so much pain. He's like, he's moaning, and he's like, he can't even think straight.
Take me to the hospital.
He's in so much pain.
No, I'm sick. I'm dying.
Ian takes him to the hospital, and right before he leaves, he says, "I'm not coming back." As in, he's going to die. Because we all think it's at the end.
I didn't.
Because he was moaning, and we just thought because he said he wasn't coming back. He said, I'm not coming back. And the kids all said goodbye.
You took a picture to this weird. Natalie took this weird picture of my dad suffering in pain, and the kids have this weird
it's
smile.
because I wanted to get a picture.
We gotta show the audience that it was so. Natalie goes, let me take a picture. My dad's like, and he's trying not to. But
it was like a 2-second picture. But I wanted the kids to get a quick picture.
It was an awkward moment because we all literally thought my dad was dying. I was like, I'm just gonna take him to the hospital to die. I mean, I've been prepared for this for months, so I'm already prepared.
We'll talk about that, but you ain't been prepared, bro.
I'm prepared.
Oh, no.
We're
gonna talk about
your
emotions.
My emotionals we'll get to it, but it's not about death. It's about other stuff. It's not about death.
Fine. So either which way, so we got all these things going on at the same time. So Ian's dad says he's dying. We think he's dying. We're all saying our goodbyes and telling them I don't even know what to tell him. I just said, I hope whatever you want to happen happens. And he was like, thank you. And he gets in the car and he goes and
literally preparing for death.
So we think, because I've never been around anyone who's died from cancer. But what I've seen, actually I have once, but what I've seen, it wasn't he didn't seem like that, but he said he was he was looking his belly was distended.
Yeah, he was so pain,
he was so
very uncomfortable.
Right, he just looked so sickly. I should say that's the word.
Yeah,
he
very
looked so
sickly.
sick that I was like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. And he said, people a lot of times know when they're gonna die.
Yeah.
So some people do. And he said this is the end.
He said it's time.
So a couple of days later, they call and they tell us that.
Can I tell him this part? So I'm in the hospital.
My dad would say you shouldn't take bad things make laugh.
Whatever. I'm laughing at this because this is ridiculous.
The emotions of it is really the part.
So I take my dad to the hospital. He's in pain. I mean, agony. And there's about 5 doctors working on him. And I'm sitting there just scrolling on my phone because there's nothing I can do. I'm not worried about him. I'm just looking at him. So I just get out of the way. And then I'm like, all right, Dad, I take all his stuff because I think he's dying. So I took all his stuff, everything. I left them clothes. I don't know why, and I took it home, and the hospital calls, I think, 2 days later, and they're like, we have a report on your dad. I'm like, what? Report on my dad? I'm like, what's? And I guess they got him stable, and I'm listening to the doctor. The doctor's like, yeah, he was complaining about pain, so we gave him morphine. Morphine is like the last thing they give you is a high doses of morphine, like when you're about to die. That's what I heard. So I was there when they gave that to him. I'm like, oh, man, this is serious. This is probably it. So when I left, I'm like, man, this is probably it. The doctor's like, yeah, your dad is complaining. We did a scan and we found out he had an impact in his intestines. I'm like, what? An impact? What is that? He goes, because my dad has an ostomy bag, so it goes into a bag. So literally, because of all the pain medicine he was taking, he wasn't drinking enough water. and he wasn't taking his medicine, his stool softening medicine, so he got a clog in his intestines.
So basically,
the
poop
clogged his intestines. And I said, what? And the doctor goes, yeah, we had to give him like this pretty extensive enema to get things going again. I said, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I said, so my dad's fine? He goes, yeah, he feels 100% better. I said, what? I said, so basically my dad was arguing this whole time about dying, and it was poop. It was poop that was causing all the pain. It wasn't the cancer. It was.
I thought
he didn't
for
drink
sure
enough
it was
water.
the cancer.
Poop.
Like,
if you would have heard the pain, you would have thought, this is it. This is the end of his life. This is it. It was shit that was causing this the whole time. Shit. I didn't even know what to say. I just said, okay, doctor. She's like, he's like,
it's like, but you don't even know if you should be. This is like the emotional roller coaster
happy,
around
sad,
here. You don't know if you should be sad because he wants to go. Like, he wants to die.
That's all he's been talking about for months.
And he's upset that my mom's gone and he's still here. I mean, he's repeated that several times. So it's like you're like, okay, do I want him?
Suffering?
Do I want him to be okay, or do I want him to go? That's why I was like, oh man, I was kind of like, oh, when it was said that he was
shit.
He was impacted. I was like, oh
shit. I can't believe it.
So, but with all of this, right? We have, kind of been. On and off with getting along. Mm-hmm. I guess I would say.
I'll take the blame for that. That's me and my anxiety.
It's hard. Like, no one prepares you for all these things, especially when they're all coming at the same time, with end of life and all that stuff. So I'm used to taking care of people, and my mom and my dad and whoever, because I'm a mom. I have I have a tendency for taking care of people. But Ian, not so much.
Listen,
you may not agree, but you.
First of all,
I'm
you're
here.
right.
Well, hold on, I'm here grieving, right?
She's
here
grieving.
I'm here grieving, like I'm not even really grieving. Like, I don't know if something's wrong with me. I don't know, but I think it's because my mom has been sick for so long that I've already processed it. I've processed it like she was gone, because when you have dementia, your personality changes. You become a child again. And so for me, when my mom died, I've cried a little bit, but I haven't had the breakdown that people have when their mom.
I got sad.
Because I have a good mom. My mom was a great mom. I got sad
looking at her picture today. I was looking through my phone and I saw a picture of her and I got sad. I was like, oh man, I remember. It was like 2 years ago when she was at the house. Oh. Yeah, I got sad looking at the picture. I was like, damn, I didn't think I was gonna get sad.
Yeah, I haven't had like this. People have these breakdowns where you're sobbing.
But I don't think you're gonna have that because you've already gone through the emotions of your mom.
Well, I don't know if I have or not. I'm hoping that I have, because I haven't.
If you do, I'll be here to hug you.
Thanks. I don't know. But it's like it's been a lot. And so for me, it's always never the right time for me when it comes to Ian, which is one of those things in our relationship. And he gets mad when I talk about it. But when I need Ian, he's not there. And it's not always intentional, but that's just the way it works out. So like in this instance now, I'm going through all the stuff with my mom's death, but he's got his own stuff with his dad. And the stuff that he's dealing with his dad, for me, I hate to say it like that, but I don't think it's that. It's not good, but the levels of your emotional shortcomings, I guess, I don't know how to spin it, with this is like on another level, because you don't function like right now. Like, you're better right now, but right before my mom's funeral, when terrible. I needed your help, you were not a functioning adult.
I wasn't. I admit
and
it.
it's like you're like this. I hate to say it like this.
Go ahead and say it.
You're like a little whiny baby.
I am,
because you have to do things.
Yes. And
you have to do extra to help.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, do you want? It's hard for me to give sympathy because of what I've lived through. I've been raising young kids.
Yeah, I don't.
I've been taking care of my mom, raising the kids when you weren't really, when you were there, but you weren't there.
I don't need sympathy. I'm just going through this. So
right, but it's like you act like it's the end of the world because you got to do a little bit extra for somebody else.
No, it's not just somebody else. And see, you're not telling them the background of what I've been through. So you're just telling them what's happening now. There's a background to why I'm acting this way now. There's a whole background to this. It's not just I'm just acting this way.
Well, yeah, but because now
Tell them the background.
Well, no, the background is your dad wasn't the best dad to you. He wasn't the worst dad either, but he wasn't the best dad. And because of that, you have built up resentment. And so now
it's not even
now
about,
you,
it's
now
not even
he
about
needs
being,
you, but he's also very difficult to deal with.
Natalie, difficult's an understatement with him.
He is complicated.
Complicated
yes.
is an understatement. This
He
dude's
is
crazy, man. This guy is crazy. He doesn't listen, and other people listening in the audience
and you're
now.
trying. I know you work, and you're trying to balance work.
And the issue is that I don't mind helping. I told everybody at one point. I don't think my sister and mom wanted me to help, but I've always helped them.
Well, you can't just.
If I wanted to, I could.
Well, you could have, like in a way, like like your mom and sister, because they don't really bother with him, but to an extent they do.
But my dad has never loved me, so that's the issue.
He didn't know how to love you.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with me now. I'm a grown adult. So my whole point is that he's never loved me, really. So my whole life I've learned to just not be around him, not communicate, because he's never really loved me. He just wants what he wants for himself. And he's very adamant about that. He only came to me when he just wanted something. He didn't come to me to have a relationship at all. Almost my entire life, starting high school on. No relationship, nothing. And he's done some real bad things to hurt me, but in the end, I'm still trying to do what's right. Not because I like him or want to, because I'm going to make that very clear. I don't like him at all. But I am not going to also let him suffer.
Well, no, because you've been taking care of him as best you can, and now it's to a point where it's too much, and you got,
now it's getting too much where I physically can't anymore. And the issue is that's not why I'm nervous about this. I'm nervous because you don't want him to pass away in the house. That's why I'm nervous about that.
So because
that's what it was. That's been the whole thing from day one. Not
you were stressed about dying in the house.
Yes, stressed about dying in the house. So that was what caused the whole issue here. Is that?
So that's what you've been stressed about?
Yes, it wasn't. It was not him dying. It's him dying in the house. You told me that, and I've been stressed since day one.
But why?
Because I can't determine when he's going to die. I don't know.
I mean, if he did it, so
no,
be
man.
it.
You were adamant to me. You're like, Ian, because you said I know how you operate. I know who you are, and you usually let me do stupid crap and say and yell at me crap. But this one, you're adamant about. Your dad will not die in this house, Ian. Okay?
Well, I'm going to put it out there in the universe. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say he's going to go in a hospital somewhere.
Natalie does not want it because of something that happened in her house previously, so she doesn't want any more deaths. If I can't talk about that, I don't know what I can talk about, Natalie. So I don't know what your deal is. So keep talking, dude. I'm not gonna keep. I'm not saying nothing that's wrong. We're having communication. It's about communication. That's what we're talking about. The challenges. The challenge is you told me something and it made me nervous and anxiety about it. That's the challenge. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's the anxiety I'm feeling is you telling me something and me getting anxious because I can't control that situation. I can't control it. So I don't know what to do, and it makes me very anxious thinking about that.
But then how does that make any sense? Like,
what do you mean how does it make any sense?
The fact, okay, you can't control it. You only have but so much control over it. So what, am I just going to walk out the door because that happens? No. So that's why it's not. No, but it's one of those, Natalie, I tell you my wish. It doesn't mean I know that it's going to happen.
Yeah, but that's not how you talk to me though when you say it.
Yes, I'm trying to speak it
Natalie,
into being.
You're adamant about this. It's not, I know you, Natalie. I've been married a long time, man. I know. Well, yeah,
but I'm not gonna I would never do anything if that was not the case. I wouldn't.
But that's the first time you said that to me.
I'm not gonna put your dad out or something.
But you never said that to me. All you said was,
yeah, but I have to talk about it. Okay, you ever heard about affirmative speaking? Affirmatively,
you speak affirmative all the damn time.
Right. So I'm trying to I'm trying to affirm what I want to happen.
I know, but it's
right.
It's
just like when I was pregnant with Noah. I said I'm gonna have Noah on this date. I said, he's coming this day. I'm affirming it. Now, he may or may not come that day when I was pregnant, but I affirmed I want him to come on this day. And that's the day that he came.
That's not what you told me, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, now I'm hearing this for the first time. That's not what you told me the last couple of weeks.
I've been affirming that.
Natalie, but you never told me.
I said I am affirming that. I'm saying it like this because I am affirming
you're telling
that's
me
what
that
I want
now,
to happen.
But that's not what you said to me the last couple of weeks. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Here we go. So we're not having proper communication.
No, you're having proper communication. Maybe my interpretation of your communication may not be the best.
Yeah, we know about that. Yeah, you don't listen when I talk to you.
I listen to that. I don't listen to anything else, but I listen to that because that's happening now. So it was really, affected how I felt. I think about it at work all the time because I couldn't determine.
So would it have been better for me not to say anything to you? Well, as far as communicating?
Well, I don't even know. The thing is, I just didn't want him to pass away in here. I just didn't want him to do it. So I was thinking about all the ways how I could have him out. Maybe I could drive him in the car. Maybe he'd pass away in the car when I'm driving somewhere.
You were really having these thoughts?
Yeah, but Natalie, when you tell a spouse, hey, I don't want your dad passing away in the house, that's like, oh shit, well, I can't control that. I don't know how to control that. That's kind of a weird thing to say because I don't, if you'd have never said it, then I would be anxious about it. You see what I'm saying? That wouldn't have.
I didn't. Well, if I had known that would cause you to be so anxious that you stop functioning as a human.
But I told you though. I told you when you said it, that's what's going to happen. I said this is weird, man. I can't control that. And you just kind of. I think because you were kind of going through a thing with your mom at the time, you just said it and just walked away. So I think that's kind of part of it because you were going through that. And then all this kind of just culminated into this one thing. And that's what happened. Looking back at it, just everything that's like you said happened at the same time.
Well, that's why I've given you grace. I've given you a lot of grace over the last few weeks because, you're supposed to help me with my mom's
divorce.
Funeral.
Yes.
So I was about to
That's fine. That'd have been fine.
Look, if it weren't for your dad being sick, oh yeah, we would have had papers.
That'd have been fine. I'd have been the happiest person in the world to get those divorce papers.
I would live on my dad's couch if I had to.
It wouldn't have bothered me in the least because I'm in the point of my life now. If you decide to do that to me, I'm not.
Well, I would have because there's been instances in the past where you
that's
forgot
what I'm saying.
Me.
You never forget nothing, man.
No, but then this would have been a nail in the coffin.
Oh God,
so,
this is why I don't like talking to you sometimes.
Can I talk?
No, man.
Can I tell the?
No, I don't want you to tell nothing because Natalie never forgets anything that I've done.
I don't
ever.
have to forget. I just have to forgive.
Why can't I bring up anything about you?
You can. You can talk what you want. What you want to talk about? What I did to you,
Natalie?
How have I hurt you? Ian?
I have never.
How have I hurt
Natalie
you?
Natalie always does this, right? She always brings up old shit that I've done 20 years ago.
I'm not talking about old stuff. I'm talking about right now and what you did. But it was cause for me to.
The reason she even did this because of what I did to her. Like when I was in college, I left her in a car and I drove away to Tallahassee and left her at home. That was one of the reasons why.
Oh, dang! See, you know what? I forgot about that. I forgot that you left me and went back to school.
Oh shit!
Yeah, see, I ain't even remembering that. What I'm thinking about.
What were you thinking about? What else did I?
Not the past. I'm gonna talk about what happened right now.
Yeah. What else did I do?
What happened right now? Why I gave you grace?
I already know why you gave me grace.
Because you said, Natalie, how can you offered to me? How can I help you with your mom's funeral?
I did
because I was planning everything
correct
about myself.
All you punk asses out here, Natalie's never planning anything ever again by herself.
I'm not a planner.
By herself.
That's just not my nature.
We're gonna hire somebody to do it.
Okay, can I finish?
I don't want you to finish. I'm getting mad, man.
Would
you
go ahead. This is part of where the problems are right now. But anyway, so
go ahead.
Ian offered to help me to get my mom to help me with my mom's funeral. And I said, oh, well, great. And so I gave him one thing to do, because I pretty much did everything. And I delegated a few other things, but I did the majority of everything for to prepare my mom's funeral. And my one brother said he helped me. And he told me that he helped me by saying yes or no to things. But anyway, so Ian said, "Oh, can I help you?" I said, "Oh, great." I said, "Oh, so thank you so much for offering to help me with for my mom's funeral." And I asked him to get a picture made of her. Just get get the printout done. So about 2 days passed, and the funeral's almost here.
You take too long to tell the story, man. This time I forgot to do the picture. I forgot.
A couple days passed. I asked Ian, "Hey, where's the?" I said, "Oh no, I didn't say specifically." I said to him, "Hey, did you get that thing done I asked you to do?" What thing? You didn't ask me to do anything.
I forgot.
And he was adamant that I didn't ask him to do anything. And I said,
and she got mad at me.
I said, you don't remember what you're supposed to do?
Nope.
No, you didn't tell me to do anything. There's nothing you told me to do.
I forgot.
And I was like, oh hell! I didn't even tell him what it was. I just called my friend. Thank God for my friend Tanya. I called my friend Tanya, and she took care of it for me.
Thank you, Tanya.
She did everything. Ordered it.
You saved me from
getting
divorced.
She even dropped it off to us and everything. Yeah, because if in that instance your dad hadn't been really sick and I knew you weren't stressing,
go ahead, say it.
Yes, I would have went to file my papers.
Perfect.
I don't even have a lawyer.
Listen,
I would have I would have found me somebody.
As God is my witness right now. If you would have filed those papers, no argument here. I'd have signed those papers in 2 seconds. And
Yeah,
because
you sucked at that
That's
moment.
fine. Like I said, I'm not worried about leaving you.
Because it's all about it's you. It's you know, and so you were so into your mind about whatever you were thinking that you couldn't even process to help me with my mom's funeral. So that's why I said, you know what? My friend offered to help me. She's like, Nathalie, what can I do to help you? And I was in that moment. I said, "Oh, can you please take this?" And you know, and she helped me. And then my other friend, she created the photo and everything, and then we were able to order it. But I did 100% gave you grace, and I told you, and I did let you know. For me, I needed to communicate that to you.
I don't believe it's really grace, though. I think what's going to happen is we're going to get in a big fight. Okay, just let me say what I'm going to say. It might not be true, but this is just how I'm going to express myself for now. If this never happens, then it doesn't happen. But it's just what I feel right now. I feel, this is just me and my opinion, just like everything else I have is an opinion, but I feel that we're going to have another fight, and this right here, even though you've given me grace, will come up again. It will, because you don't forget crap I do.
I did. I forgot that you left me. I wish you hadn't almost brought that up, because now that's like bubbled right back up. Bubble right back up.
We should just end the show right now.
Because that was a serious thing. I don't even know this is not what we can talk about, but how in the heck did I end up? Why did I choose to marry you?
Impact on the relationship.
You've done me dirty so many times.
We've already had episodes about this. What I've done. See what I'm saying, people?
I'm just thinking like.
I told you to divorce me a long time ago. Don't stay with me. I told you to leave, and you just stayed.
I was a total moron. What was wrong with me?
I don't know why you stay with me, man. Just leave.
Oh my God.
Why you?
Yeah.
I've told you. Why you put up with my nonsense? You put up with my nonsense and you don't leave.
Snap.
It's your fault, dude. I'm like, I told you who I am, and you just put up with it.
How did I get home?
No, you're at the house. You're at your house, and I drove away. You just drove up.
No, but how did I?
I think you borrowed Carla's car and drove that up.
Oh yeah, I had to borrow someone else's car.
I think that's what it was.
For my 4-hour drive back to college because Ian left me.
Or you drove your car. I can't remember. I was mad and I left.
Snap.
The thing is, you do stupid stuff when you're young. We all do dumb things when we're young in the relationships. And not always the smartest.
Ian left me. We went to school in Tallahassee.
It wasn't always.
And we lived in Orlando. And Ian left me.
What is this episode about today?
Hey, see?
What is this episode about today? What are you doing to me, man?
I can't believe you left me.
Oh, God.
And I stayed with you. Why the hell did I stay with you after you left me and drove 4 hours without me? And I had to find a way to get back to school.
I think this episode might be one of the most listened episodes. Because we're going off topic now.
Oh, damn.
We're not talking about death anymore. We're talking about something else.
Yeah, this is about death. You're not getting killed for all the crap you've done to me.
Did you hear what she just said? Did you hear what she just said?
Oh, shoot. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Go ahead. Just go ahead and go on to the next subject there.
Well, I mean, all I wanted
it has impacted our relationship. Yes, this whatever's going on now has. If anybody in our families pass away again, I don't know what not to do next time.
No, this is the second time, bro. This is the second time. You said that to me last.
Can I just leave? I'll just leave.
Oh, snap. Hey, man, I'm acts of service, so you have a lot of servicing to do for me to feel bad. See, and I didn't even bring up
So why you keep talking about it?
I'm not even bringing it all up.
Yeah, but you keep talking about it. I'm trying to finish it. You're just like, why am I staying with you? I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, well,
yeah, because when I was younger and you did that, like, why?
I told you.
Why would
I was not the best person when I was younger. I admit it. I told you I was extremely selfish about me. And in some ways, I still am a little bit, but I told you I wasn't the same person I am now, and I did very stupid things, very selfish things when I was younger. But I'm trying not to let that define who I become in the future. But you don't let a Negro forget about himself ever.
No, your own guilt don't let you forget.
It's not my guilt. It's you. Natalie, how is it a fair fight if we're doing something and you bring up something from the past? And then
I didn't bring up the past. You did. I was talking about what you did now, which was you forgot.
No, but it's based on what I did in the past. Because you wouldn't be mad at me now if it was a one time.
It would have. Yeah, right. So
that's what I'm saying. I've done it in the past.
So why is that not safe to say?
It's not fair because that means you truly never forgive me what I did in the past. If you keep if this item,
that's not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
Look. Look, no. I can forgive you for kicking me, but if you keep kicking me, eventually I'm gonna get up and walk away. What the heck? That don't make no sense.
What do you mean? The thing is, I can't move on and be a different person if you remind me of the old person I am.
Yeah, but if you keep kicking me, then you're doing the same thing.
I'm not doing the same thing. I'm trying.
And I'm gonna remember that you kicked me before. Right? Even if it's
sometimes I wish I could kick you.
a few weeks, a few years or weeks apart, you've already kicked me. So I know the pain of that kick. So when you come and kick me again, I'm gonna be like, oh, snap, he kicked me again.
Me at this podcast.
You bamboozled yourself because you brought up stuff that I didn't even remember.
This.
Don't be upset. Don't be mad.
I'm upset, man.
Don't be
this
mad.
wasn't part of the plan. We're supposed to
talk about death and communicating.
Yes,
and you know what? We are now actually communicating.
You know what? I would have to agree with you.
Yeah, because we
haven't actually had a real
conversation about
right.
this. I realize it.
You know what?
So this is why this is all.
Maybe you know what I think this is. I think this is bubbling inside of us.
I thought we've been talking, but we have not really been communicating.
I think Natalie's 1,000% right. I don't think we've actually talked like this to each other
about the situation. Last month we haven't.
Yeah, she's right. And I think these are the hard conversations that couples don't like to have. If you really think about it.
How am I having you the one trying to run?
I am trying to run, man. I don't like this. I don't like this, man. I don't like feeling bad. And you know why I feel bad? It's because of me. It's not because of you. It's totally because of me and what I've done. So I can only control what I feel. You can't make me feel a certain way. So it's me that's causing my own, anger and anxiety. Yeah. It's me. It's not you. So I have to learn what is truly causing it and address that inside myself. So that's the one thing I understand is you telling me getting mad, I'm not getting mad because of what you said. I'm getting mad at something inside of me. So that's what I've learned to come to my moment of truth is that's the one thing I learned in Sedona is my emotions are me. It's not no outside force can cause me to act a certain way.
Right, that is true.
So even though like you're talking about the story and I'm getting mad, but that's just me. It's not you. You're just telling what happened, and you're just saying what you did.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Pretty much.
So, it's just my internal feelings and struggles and need to come to the truth that's really causing the issue. So sometimes I might be lying to myself, One of those things, I could be doing all that.
Yeah. I may have to say yes.
Yeah. But, but at least I'm acknowledging it.
Right. But one of the things, though, I think that is important and something that we have to work on is like you communicate. I had to pick up on the fact that you were kind of out of it and aloof for a few weeks.
Yeah.
You never communicated that to me. And maybe I should have asked you more directly.
I should have told you what was going on in my head more instead of just trying to figure it out myself. I think if I would have just been more expressive in how I felt, I think you would have understood better what I was going through and dealing with. And then I probably wouldn't have acted that way. I probably would have been less anxious.
Well, I did tell you that you need to talk to somebody, but you haven't had the chance to make an appointment to go to the therapist.
But I still will. I mean, I will because I still need to, because I still think I'm not, even with my dad going through what he's going through, I'm not feeling like myself in a way. So I need to talk to somebody about.
Yes, because you're getting angry again.
Yeah,
you're getting very short. I can't say anything to you. You get very defensive and you yell.
I mean, I think this is all this happening, and it's like my go-to emotion, but it's not very healthy. So I need to really talk to somebody to find out what's going on and see if there's anything I could do. Because I noticed that too. Like I'm like, why am I got to figure out why I'm feeling this way again, because I don't think it's anything anyone's doing, but there's something that's causing me. Maybe I'm really worried. I don't know why I'm worried. Maybe my dad's
because you actually care about your dad, even though it's.
You know what it is?
It's one of those things that there's a.
You know what it is?
A back and forth with your emotions when you have a parent who's not a good parent.
Even though my dad doesn't love me, I think I still love him this weird way. So it's like, it's like even though you don't really love me, because I know he doesn't. He just, but as a child with a parent, it's very hard to hate a parent. So even though he doesn't really love me, he says he does, but he doesn't love me. So it's hard for you to help somebody when they don't love you. So it's hard to put emotions into them. And so I think that's what my conflict is. I'm helping this person that happens to be my father, but I have no emotions and attachment to him. And it's very difficult for me to just keep helping him. But I do it because I only help him because it's the right thing to do, not because I necessarily want to do it, because I know it's the right thing to do is to help him, to make sure he's not suffering, and give him food, feed him, take care of him, do everything I can to make sure he's comfortable. But at the same time, I'm struggling because there's no love. He just asks for things because of how he feels at the moment. I think I may have to tell that to a counselor and see what they say as far as feedback and what I need to do, and maybe I need to do something or practice something. I don't know. But I think I've been dealing with that for a while.
Yeah, and I think you really need to. That's why I've asked you to go for walks a few times.
Yeah,
you may need to try to implement that yourself as a daily thing right now.
I may need to go on a solo vacation.
Even if where are we going on vacation?
No, me myself.
I know, but where you?
I don't know, man. Just it could be Miami. It could be Jacksonville. It might just be driving somewhere. Okay. I can't afford to fly.
What I was about to say.
We're struggling, man.
We only go one place right now.
Yeah,
that's my brother's house.
Pretty
that's
much.
The only place we can afford to go right now.
Yeah, that's the only place, because everything else is like, oh,
yeah, no
man.
money for that. No money for that. But yeah, so maybe I don't know. And I know you always pray, but maybe pray about it. Start going outside every day and getting some fresh air. That's what I try to do, and I do take quiet time. It helps to process all of these feelings, and also to write. Like, you can write like a journal and just write what you feel. It doesn't have to make any sense. It doesn't have to be.
I think I might do that. I think I might start. That's why I kind of started going back to work, to get into some normalcy. Try to get into a pattern of doing something. I need to start exercising again. I've been kind of going back to the gym, but like running. I used to go exercise.
Or even just walk. Like I said, even just walk. Because
with my friend.
Remember you said that you felt good when we took a walk?
Yeah. I think I want to walk with you at least 1 or 2 days a week. We just go out and just walk.
You can walk by yourself too.
That's weird, walking by myself.
How is that? I walk by myself.
I don't know if I want to walk by myself, but I'll try that.
I'm just saying, even if you just walk like a 5-minute walk up the street and back, when you start to feel anxious, or when you're feeling yourself getting worked up, that'll help. You don't have to walk far. It's just a matter of and then deep breathing.
I think you're right.
And I do deep breathing to calm myself. I do breathe in for 6 and out for 6.
I think you're right.
I do that a lot during the day if I feel anxious, or if I feel like I'm getting worked up about something. The deep breathing helps. Breathing, journaling, light exercise, whether, like I said, walk or going to the gym. All those are things that can help.
I think me doing the exercises before, the cardio, when I used to work out, get up in the morning, I think that was really helping. And then the funeral stuff came out, then the anxiety hit. But I think all that stuff helps. It was helping me. I didn't realize it after I stopped it that it was. So
that's when you started acting on extra.
I think I need to continue to exercise when I'm going through stress.
Yeah, I think
what you're laughing at, man. I ain't funny, man.
Because you be getting on my nerves. Like, you like a little. I'm sorry, but you like a little whiny baby, and it's hard for me.
I can't wait till our kids get out of the house.
Sympathy for you.
See, you're talking all this now. When the kids are out of the house, I want to see you keep that attitude there. I want to keep talking that attitude, because I'm ready to move on, man. Because you're making me mad.
No, but here's the thing. No, what I'm saying is,
what?
It's hard for me. It's okay. It's hard for me to have sympathy for you.
I know, because
or to.
I know where you're going with this.
What's the word?
Because what you've done over the years, take care of the kids.
So I've had to raise kids, take care of my mom, take care of my dad, go to work. I've been doing that for years, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I still have to function and still have to deal with you in a certain way so we can maintain our relationship.
I never want sympathy.
So when you're coming to me, I'm not saying you want
Did I come to you?
No, but I'm saying when you coming to me with all this, oh my gosh, I got to do so much stuff and all.
No, it's
hard for me to be like empathetic to you, because I'm like, shit, I've been doing this forever, and ain't nobody who coming to save me.
Okay.
Ain't nobody coming to save me.
Well, I see where you're at, so that will make it easier not to come to you.
Well, no,
when I'm having. No, but what did you just say?
No, but I do.
You don't have sympathy for me. Not with what I'm going through, which is fine.
I do talk to you in a certain way, and I'm giving you grace in these moments. So I am having sympathy for you. I am giving you sympathy.
I wish you guys could see the look on my face right now.
But I'm not just going to buy into this woe is you. Because, it's hard. Life is hard. It's hard to have empathy for someone who's going through something in a short period of time for what you did for years. It's hard. My mom was sick for over 12 years. And I took care of her. And our kid's 18, our oldest kid. So from the time he was 5, 6 years old, and Samuel was 3, 4 years old, I've been dealing with both of my parents and the kids and you and work. So when you got to be a caretaker, it is hard for me to be like, oh man, Ian, yeah, I try to be as empathetic as I can, but I'm not going to give you the full, I'm not going to let you off the hook for still having to show up in life. That's what I'm saying. Because I've had to still show up even when I was when I dealing with all the stuff that I've had to deal with. That's all I'm saying to you. And I'm sorry if that's harsh or if it doesn't make you feel good, but it's just the truth.
Okay. I ain't got nothing else to say. So,
but we will be talking some more about, the process of death and funerals and planning and all those kind of things.
Yeah, we got
next couple of episodes. We're not gonna make it all dreary or death dying for forever.
This is gonna be a series. So we have to talk about this because it impacts a lot of people.
Yeah. And this is our life. Like this is what we are going through right now. So
Even though I'm
not
mad,
trying to pretend
I'll get over this, but it is what it is. I didn't think it was going to go like this, but it's fine.
It wasn't supposed to. We're supposed to just talk about
I said one thing, and she's
happening.
like, "Oh, I didn't think about that. I just brought it. That's my fault for thinking something and just bringing up my damn big mouth as usual."
Oh yeah, man. I totally forgot that you.
But you're taking a vacation coming up, so I get time to
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be gone for 2.5 weeks. We'll talk about that too.
Oh yes,
that's another podcast.
I love it. I'm free.
I am. Yeah, well, I'll mention briefly. So
sleep
I am
in bed by myself.
Luckily, I have a brother. I have a brother, and he's got some extra rooms, and he's an empty nester. So I am going to my brother's house for 2.5 weeks to just get away from my life for a while because I'm having my own midlife crisis.
It's always good when Natalie leaves us though, because it's quiet, and then she gets a break for herself. The boys get a break. I get a break, but we all need a break from time to time.
Yes. So 2.5 weeks.
Reflect and reset.
I'm going to be gone.
You sure you're not going to be gone longer?
I'll be at the resort.
You want to leave longer?
No, because you told me you wanted me to come back. So don't even try to pretend now. Don't try to pretend.
I said you could stay longer. I did say that if you want to. I said you could stay longer. That's what I did say.
After you said not to go. After you said, "Oh, you're going for that long," when I gave you the date that I was going to come back.
I should have said stay as long. I did say stay as long as you want. That's why I told you.
And then you also came back later, and when I told you the date, you were like, "Oh,
I lied.
You're going that long?"
Nah, you can stay longer. Stay longer.
We shall see. But we'll talk about that too.
Yes.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys. Listen to our streaming podcast and all the streaming formats, wherever they are. I'm not going to say them because I always say them. Make fun of me.
Like, follow, subscribe, and share. If you guys are enjoying our podcast, please tell others. And we appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless.